This virus is in nearly all countries and territories on the globe. This virus does not care about your religion. It does not care about the color of your skin, the tribe you come from, or the size of your wallet. It is not infecting members of one tribe while staying away from another. So therefore, defeating it will require all of us to put aside our usual differences and to face the enemy standing side by side. Our unity is demonstrated and will be demonstrated by each Kenyan going the extra mile to ensure that our personal conduct does not endanger others. It will show in the decisions by business owners to do their utmost to support their employees. Fellow Kenyans, make no mistake, we are at war, and we must be together if we shall win this war. I recognize once again the good work being done by our Ministry of Health and indeed all government ministries and departments in the current fight. But I believe that we must escalate our response even more in order to safeguard our nation. As you are aware, the spread of COVID-19 is through human contact. On the declaration of the global health emergency, in accordance with the World Health Organization guidelines, we did as a country enhance surveillance at all points of entry into our country to avert contact with the disease. Unfortunately, notwithstanding our interventions that included the closure of Kenyan airspace and mandatory quarantine of all inbound passengers, the few persons who had contracted the disease from abroad transmitted it locally. So therefore, a majority of the persons who have contracted the disease are residents of the Nairobi metropolitan area and the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa. The few confirmed cases outside Nairobi and the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa can be traced to persons who have either traveled from our nation's capital or from those three counties that I have mentioned. In that regard, and in order to halt this worrying trend, the Cabinet Secretary of Health issued declarations under the Public Health Act in which COVID-19 was declared a notifiable disease and a formidable epidemic disease. Therefore, fully conscious that 82% of Kenya's reported cases of COVID-19 have been in respect of residents of the Nairobi metropolitan area, and B, that 14% of Kenya's reported cases of COVID-19 have been in respect of residents of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa, the Cabinet Secretary for Health has further declared the Nairobi metropolitan area and the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa as COVID-19 infected areas. Accordingly, to contain and limit the spread of the disease to other parts of the country, the National Security Council has sanctioned and caused the issuance of the following additional measures. Number one, that there shall be cessation of all movement by road, rail, or air in and out of A, the Nairobi metropolitan area, and B, the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa. Number two, the cessation of movement within the Nairobi metropolitan area shall be for an initial containment period of 21 days with effect from 7 p.m. Monday, the 6th of April, 2020. That is today. And three, the cessation of movement within the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa shall be for an initial containment period of 21 days with effect from 7 p.m. on Wednesday, the 8th of April, 2020. In the intervening period, movement in and out of the coastal strip shall be limited. 4, the Nairobi metropolitan area is designated as follows. The Nairobi City County, part of Kiambu County up to Chania River Bridge, Thika, including Rironi, Dedero, Kiambu Town, part of Machakos County up to Athi River, including Katani, part of Kajiado County, including Kitengela, Kiserian, Ongata Rongai, Ngong Town, and all areas as set out in the order. 5, the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa. 6, any person, passenger carrying bicycles, motorcycles, scooters, automobiles, vehicles, vessels, railway wagons, or aircraft shall not be allowed in and out of the Nairobi metropolitan area and the counties of Kilifi, Kwale, and Mombasa. 7, the movement of food supplies and other cargo will continue as normal during the declared containment period through road, rail, and air. Number 8, any cargo carrying vehicle or vessel shall be assigned a single driver and designated assistants whom in whichever case shall not exceed 3 persons. All such designated persons must be notified in writing by the owner or operator of the said vehicle or vessel with reference to that vehicle or vessel. So all owners and operators of vehicles will be required to notify the authorities of the driver and the said assistance. Number 9, these additional measures do not in any way vary the existing restrictions and measures, including the daily nationwide curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the entire territory of the Republic of Kenya. Fellow Kenyans, I issue these enhanced measures well aware that they will complicate and inconvenience many Kenyans. However, by not doing so, this can only lead to even greater suffering for the people of Kenya. I want to take this opportunity to once again thank all Kenyans for their shared understanding, and in the same breath also urge our law enforcement officers and agencies to be mindful and sensitive as they enforce this curfew and the additional measures that we have taken today. However, I must continue to emphasize that we shall remain firm and fair, but we will strictly abide by the dictates of the law. We must together take a stand here before COVID-19 spreads out of control.